Grace and peace, everybody. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. You know what we're about to do. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Candace Owens' tip line, the infamous email, is her biggest op, bar none. It doesn't matter about Erica. It doesn't matter about the federal government or the Macrons. The biggest op that Candace has is her tip line. She doesn't vet this stuff. It doesn't matter. Somebody can send her a juicy, salacious tidbit and she's going to jump on it like a dog on a bone. She's not going to vet that thing. And we have proof. Chicks on the right, come on up here to the front of the church. Let's go.
But it's not getting any better. So apparently in her show last night, she's now, or even after her show, she's like retweeting people because there was new information released from the medical examiner's report that goes into like a lot of, medical term detail. And there's people trying to analyze this information and they're creating new ridiculous theories from it. It is so unbelievable what's happening. So, for example, there is some rando named Ali Zreich. I have no idea who this person is. Candace retweeted this, okay? And this person said, the term intercostal hemorrhaging is the biggest giveaway. This means hemorrhaging without rupturing to the intercost of organs.
I just can't with these people.
This means it was a pressure shockwave. This is without a doubt.
It's explosive.
An explosive shockwave.
It's explosive.
Because she's still going with this whole idea that whoever was on the rooftop, I mean, we obviously know it was Tyler Robinson, but she believes it was a decoy that didn't actually fire a weapon at all. And that coincides with her exploding microphone theory. Mm-hmm. So she retweeted this. She gave credence and credibility to this rando person on X.
Of course she did.
So I blew up the part that was underlined and read, as you can see here, bilateral. I don't even know how to pronounce some of this stuff.
Apical and posterior intercostal hemorrhages, pulmonary.
Not intercostal.
Intercostal hemorrhages, pulmonary apical hemorrhages, hematomas. And
so that sentence, I took that sentence and I put it into Google's AI. And I said, hey, this sentence, can you read the sentence and tell me, could these injuries be created by a gunshot wound? Because they were like insisting, oh my God, that has to be because something exploded inside of his body and it could never happen from a gunshot wound. Crazy. So the answer was an unequivocal, yes, of course. And then it gives you all the mechanisms of how it works, like how these injuries are sustained as a result of a gunshot. And these people won't even do just the tiniest bit of research. That's why it's so utterly ridiculous. But you guys, it got so much better because during her show, Andrew Wilson, who is one of the people that has offered up $300,000 to debate Candace, and she keeps ignoring this, he used two alt accounts to post comments during her live stream pretending to be a doctor. Okay.
Oh my God.
And she retweeted them and she said, interesting comments coming in regarding the medical examiner's report. Things are certainly going to get interesting. And so he retweeted her going, both of these medical examiner profiles are mine. LMFAO.
I cannot. This is what she relies on. She relies on the crap that her little cult followers give her, and then she spews it as fact. And you know what? And like you say, nobody's going to do any checking. No one's going to fact check anything. So why would they? Meanwhile, she's sitting there.
I love that so much.
I do too. And meanwhile, she's sitting there in a $2,000 shirt, and she's like, "I'm just like you guys." Okay.
She just keeps clowning herself, and the cult will still are all about it.
Yeah, and she's clowning.
It's so funny to me.
It's so funny, like you use the word clowning because she looks like that in that shirt.
Yeah, she really does.
Yeah.
And by the way, we've mocked her many, 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 many times, as have many others, about her mispronunciation of so many common words. The favorite of which, of course, is macabre, which I will never recover from that.
No.
I will never recover from it. So Andrew Colvett yesterday, in response to someone else's tweet, had listed like 5 or 6 of the words that she mispronounced. And the reason that it's important is because you heard her the other day talk about how unintelligent, Erica Kirk is.
Totally.
And so I'm sorry, but when you are as dumb as
Savage.
Candace Owens is and unable to speak words correctly, you don't get to say that about other people. And now she's trying to pretend as if she isn't completely pressed by the fact that people are making fun of her. And so this is a tiny little excerpt from her show last night.
And Andrew has a list here of words, a list of words that I have mispronounced. Oh, okay, that's what he's doing. At 8:49 p.m. after our episode concludes, he's got a list of words that I've mispronounced across 367 plus hours of live podcasting. Here's my list I'm keeping to mock you.
We're all
okay.
mocking you.
Okay, Andrew, I don't know. Pardon my ignorance. But I would say that after attempting to hijack Charlie's legacy, what did I say? Posthumously instead of posthumously? People are beginning to understand that Charlie was surrounded by vipers. I would argue that bringing influencers into a courtroom and then instructing those influencers to put on these bizarre, over-the-top dramatic performances, pretending that they encountered a blitzkrieg, is that what I said, of evidence, which has now been roundly debunked, is something worth mocking. And you now find yourself in a bit of a debacle, a kerfluffle made after a kerfluffle. Does that bother you?
does.
Better
It
get to your
does.
list.
Continue.
Nobody cares, Andrew.
We care. We care. We care.
We think it's hilarious.
Biatch.
Instagram, you see she has millions of followers, and you think, okay, this is an illiterate person.
Kind of read books. I'm just fascinated with learning real history because I think that truth is kind of, what actually has happened, the events of our world, is obviously, as the expression goes, way stranger in fiction. To do it again posthumously, Charlie Kirk, the founder of TPUSA, will be posthumously honored a posthumous award. They've decided posthumously, cordially accepted those posthumous terms. SCIF, which stands for a sensitive, compartmented, if you can't compartmentalize, and a CEO and a chairman has to compartmentalize.
The IDF even dropped napalm 12 and a half miles off the coast of the Sinai Peninsula. Is that correct when you arrive into the Sinai Peninsula?
Sinai.
Illiterate person.
In Portland, Oregon, the Hamptons debacle came up. Hamptons, okay? Remember that whole debacle? We knew a kerfluffle happened as this dress kerfluffle causes this whole race kerfluffle. Ways that you can honor Charlie. Stop telling us that it has to always be Miss Macabre, like retired Green Beret, allegedly a heart attack. Normal passion, not this like chat GBT. At last I check, everybody uses the terminology blitzkrieg. Everybody uses the term blitzkrieg. And so I called it Blitzkrieg Week. You can't even say blitz means lightning. Krieg means war. And the NFL football team say blitzkrieg. Like, God, like, no, he just liked the architecture. Smells and the bells, he loved the architecture. It was about the architecture. Like, yeah, no, like he loved the architecture. I think this may have been about more than the architecture. Jewish people were in control of the slave trade. They've buried a lot of it. Buried the Charlie Kirk story. What about his burial? How come we haven't seen anything about his burial? Alex Jones was just burying himself. And Alex Jones jumped into the foray. Mock me and Tucker Carlson. It's always got to be Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens. And of course, the world is quite literally a stage. By the way, I always wonder where that expression comes from. Can you look it up, Skylar? The world is a stage. Where is that from? I actually don't know where that's from originally. That would be interesting to see.
Totally like insane Alice in Wonderland. And then like all of a sudden there's like a Cheshire cat who's like smoking.
Night by Elie Wiesel.
Night by Eli Weitzel. Mentioning Elie Wiesel. Elie Wiesel. Oh, it's Shakespearean. All the world's a stage. Interesting. Very interesting.
Do you have a favorite book?
I read a lot. I don't know if I have a favorite book. Oh.
Nothing favorite? All right, I'll take it.
Because that's what she is. She's illiterate.
Well, and you heard like
suggestions.
it's always the ignorance and every word is so overpronounced. So if she's either mispronouncing words or she's adding extra syllables to them for no reason and calling other people unintelligent.
Right. And to your point, she was bothered. The reason that she brought that up is because she was
shook.
bothered by it.
100%.
People are making fun of you. It's not just him. It's a lot of people, Candace.
And we'll continue to do it because you keep giving us reason to.
Yeah, you're evil.
We do need to talk to you about trees and
Yeah, we
how awesome the ones that you get from fast growing trees are. I love all my plants from there.
You have a lot of plants.
Thanks to the chicks on the right. That was a lot of fun. And I just think it's hilarious, man. And I do believe that the mockery should continue until morale improves. Keep mocking Candace. Make fun of her. Make fun of those people that follow after her. It should become a stigma. It should become a point of derision. Like, man, you actually listen to that chick? We should mock her. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Shout out to the chicks on the right. The link will be down in the description. Go on down there and support them for sure. I think you'll enjoy the rest of this. So let's keep going. Let the mockery continue. Grace and peace. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the JWhit Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.